This is the Hidden Killers Podcast with Tony Brueski.
Featuring defense attorney, Hidden Killers daily contributor, and host of the Defense Diaries podcast, Bob Motta.
Now another layer to the Becky Hill saga, which I was kind of getting more comfortable with, thinking if it was just misinterpreted maybe by one person, maybe this will go absolutely nowhere.
Right.
Then we have her son getting arrested the other week and charged with wiretapping willfully and feloniously intercepted electronic phone communications between two people. And he's the information technology director at the courthouse where his mom works. And mom's already under the microscope on these things. I mean, we already kind of have this feeling that there's a culture of corruption that is going on there. So it's not super surprising that other things are kind of coming to light, but it's the son of Becky Hill. What are the odds here that this is in its own, vacuum unto itself, or is this all part of the same damn thing in some way, shape, or form?
It's not a good look.
No.
Either way, it is not a good, to have it come about, while this other thing is percolating, it's not a good look. It's just and like you said, for that in particular, it's because where does your mind go with that, Tony? Immediately.
It's that he was trying to help his mother in some way, shape, or form, trying to get information or what have you to benefit
tapping
mom.
jurors' phones.
Yes.
That's immediately where my head went. I have no idea whether that's true or not, but that's where every single one of our brains went.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, she's using her tech genius son to tap the jurors' phones to see what the hell they're talking about. Just because she's writing a book and she wants to, oh God, it's a bad look, dude. It's a bad look. And I don't know. Even if I'm the appellate court and I'm oh my God, it's the thought of this thing, having to spend the money to do this trial again is a nightmare. But in all honesty, everything that's going on with Becky Hill and her kid now, I just assume them go back and convict him again. Let's just do it right. You know what I mean? It's the thought of it is mortifying. I would probably, I don't know. Would you watch it again? I'd probably watch it again.
I'd watch it again.
I don't know.
It's always, sometimes maybe the sequel's better than the first. I don't know. I mean, because maybe we'll get a new surprise. Maybe we'll learn about hitmen or something crazy because this thing just keeps coming.
The defense is going to change some. Yeah, the defense is definitely going to change some stuff up.
Yeah.
And it'll be fascinating. Will Murdaugh testify this time? Will he give the right answers to why he lied about the kennels?
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that stupid thing is. And I didn't trust Sled, Tony. They've done some bad things. And I just didn't trust, it's he's not going to do that again. You just have to say, man, I lied to him because I knew, because I'm a lawyer and I was a former solicitor / prosecutor, that I am the number one suspect. I'm the last people to see my people alive. I'm the person who's calling in their deaths.
Mm-hmm.
I am the husband. I am the father.
Yep.
I'm going to be the prime suspect. I wasn't willing to give you that I was down at those kennels at the time that you think that they died. You know what I mean? That's the honest answer.
Yeah. One would go, okay, well, we need to prove that a little bit better, but yeah.
Right. He didn't know Paul was taking a video.
Yeah.
I would probably lie about that. If I didn't do it, if I didn't kill him, or if I did, either way, I'd be if I didn't know, I'd be yeah, I wasn't down there. I wasn't down there. But especially if I didn't do it, if I say I was down there right around the time that they believe that they were killed, in their minds, that cinches the case. So I'm not going to be willing to put myself down there. Mm-hmm. So that's, of course, why I lied about it. Sure. I'm not trying to hang myself here. It already, in your mind, you're already tunnel vision on me as the guy.
Yep.
And that is just going to, I'm definitely getting arrested if I tell you that, if I tell you I was down there. So,
it's
which all feeds back into my theory that he hired the hitman. He knew it was coming. He made his way back up to the house. He called the guys on to do the job. He was going to sit in the house until it was done. He was going to collect the guns. He was going to take the guns out to the property, to his mom's place. get that as his alibi. He never in a million years suspected that they'd be able to come up with their time of death based on their cell phone usage, which was really fascinating and brilliant. It's like, it's a whole new way to determine a time of death. Mm-hmm. It's probably more accurate than what the medical examiners can come up with because they're guessing for the most part. Like this was to the minute.
Yeah.
Like he figured, all right, I'm going to have them do it. They're going to have no idea what time I left the property. I could say I left at 9:10, whatever I left. It doesn't. They're not going to know when they were killed. If they got me at the property still at 9:07, so what? They died at 9:15. Like whenever they died, it's when I was gone. That's all I can tell you. You know what I mean? So he didn't anticipate that. Like when he was planning this.
Yeah.
And he's planning it high as shit on oxycodone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This guy's like on popping pills all the time. So it's like, you know, like it, and I don't think it was well planned out, but that's just my theory. But my theory makes way more sense than Creighton's. I'm sorry, it does.
No, I agree. I tend to go in your direction as well because it doesn't really make a lot of sense other way. Yeah. But in one way, shape, or form, responsible for the deaths of Megan
exactly.
and Paul.
100%.
Oh, we will see where this goes. So now with the new developments with Becky Hill and her son Jeffrey Colton Hill. Yeah, the drama will never end.
It'll never end, T. It'll never end.
Keeps us employed.
It does. It does. It does. Keeps us busy, my friend.
It does.
Want to listen ad-free? Want advance access to all of our interviews before anyone else?
Become a True Crime Today Premium Plus subscriber on Apple Podcasts.
You get every episode commercial free.
So you can binge on true crime
until you can binge no more.
Search True Crime Today Premium Plus on Apple Podcasts now, or go to our podcast page and sign up now.
More of the Hidden Killers podcast next.